Hello and welcome to Electronic Oga. In this video, we are going to talk about the GSM module SIM800C. Okay, first of all, we are going to talk about the configuration. Now, for the configuration part, use these two devices to communicate with the GSM module, and we have this FTDI programmer on the left side here, which is FTDI 232 RL, and it has these pins. We use just the three pins here: TXT, RXT, and ground. And here for the GSM part, we use ground, TXT, RXT. Um, we can use TWX and GND and VBAT for our power supply. Okay, we use the SIM800C 800C for the communication with um, UART, UART with this programmer, and this program is connected by a USB, mini USB to the computer, and we are commanding with 80 commands to the this FTDI programmer, and this FTDI programmer is used to configure our SIM800C. Okay, okay, I want to show you the wiring here. I choose the wire. Here we have the wire you can use, and we are connecting VBAT, for example, to here. Okay, and ground, for example, to PWX to here, and we are connecting ground here, and for example TXT here, RXT, and we are connecting its ground. And this is our wiring. In this section we have the RXT of the module. Okay, maybe we have to go a little over. It doesn't connect. Okay, we can have another wire for connecting. For example, we can use um, here. Um, yes, here we connect the TXT of our programmer to the RXT of our GSM module. You can use this. The wire want to connect this to, this was the txt, we want to just put it here. Okay, and we can use another wire for connecting here to here. Yes, we can use this in this way, and we can delete this. Here we can yeah, this is it for the wiring section. And then the RxD pin of the programmer is going to be connected to the TXT pin. Okay, use this, and use another wire connecting this pin to here. Here, here you can see the TXT of the module is connected to RxD, and the ground are the same. I will choose. Okay, for the ground, for the ground, we have to use another wire and use another wire in order to just have this wire to uh, uh, the same wire in this ground to this ground. Okay, and that's all. For the PWX pin, you have to um, connect it to the ground for some time. This is the power key, PWX. You have to connect it to the ground for a little time, for example, for 1 second, and after that the module will be started to powering on. Okay, for the VBAT section here, VBAT is connected to the power supply, and the ground is connected to the power supply, which our power supply for is a kind of power supply that can source 3 amps. This is really important, that can handle 3 amps, because this SIM800C um, syncing 3 amps during its operations, and we have to connect the GSM antenna. GSM antenna here. I want to search if we have GSM antenna. Yeah, for example, this antenna. Uh, this antenna is uh, the SMA antenna. I don't know if this is the SMA antenna. This is a UFO antenna. We use our UFO to SMA antenna for this configuration, and um, we connect our antenna to here, GSM antenna, and this GSM antenna is URFL, as you can see, and we use a converter, the URFL to SMA converter antenna for this configuration. Okay, for the VBAT, I mean this wire, we have to use really strong and powerful wires, because this VBAT is going to source and sync uh, 3 or 2 amps, and this is really important. And after all, we have this configuration, and we are going to show you the comments uh, for sending SMS, sending MMS, sending email, receiving calls, sending calls, and other things in the next videos.
Okay, as I show you in the video, we have here the SIM800C, which is connected to the FTDI here, the red device, and okay, and this is I want to show you, this is my antenna, which as I show you, this is my converter, this is the URFL converter to the SMA I use for the antenna, and this blue wire is also for connecting the serial port to our computer. Okay, and I have this SIM card here. I'm going to show you. If I press the button, it's going out. If I press it into, it's going in, and it's connecting the SIM card. And okay, now I'm going to start the project and power on this power supply. I power on the power supply for you. I power it on, and as you can see here, the blinking LEDs start blinking for 1 millisecond, and here a power supply is going to search for the network, and if it was successfully searched and detected, it's going to be blinking for just 3 milliseconds for a period, and it's just searching. My power supply is powering at 4.1 volt, and it is of course searching. It's searching until it detects the network. It is really important to be sure that the voltage is 4.1, 4.2 or 4 volts, not upper than this. It start blinking for every 1 milliseconds. It's just not detecting the network until now. In usual cases, the network detecting process is usually not this slow, and is real fast, but here it's searching for the network and doing its job. Just resetting and searching for the network. Okay, I want to start it again. This LED means that we have connected the power supply, and it's the normal status. You can see here. You can see better. It's blinking for 1 millisecond. Just searching. Just searching for the network, and after it detected, okay, I think it's detected. You can see it's blinking for 3 milliseconds. Yeah, it's detected. You start blinking for every 3 milliseconds. Yeah.